guys, I hope you had a nice weekend. Okay, we're gonna need our Chubby Books for Reading class today, and you're gonna need your Voyages workbook. It was in the stuff that Mom and Dad picked up this weekend. So remember this one? We haven't seen it in a while. All right, let's start in our textbook, and we're gonna start on pages 418 and 419. We're on lesson 27 this week. I just want to go through the vocabulary words with you. The first one is exact. The map showed the exact place to dig for old bones. So exact is the specific, the right one. Number 2 is discovered. This old shark's tooth was discovered on a beach. It was found by a scientist. They give you the definition found right in that sentence there. Number 3, remove. The scientist uses a brush to gently remove or take away the sand. There's another context clue. Growled. The dog growled and barked as it dug up the old bone. Amazed. The girl was amazed at the size of the dinosaur teeth in the museum. Explained. The man explained or told about the dinosaur. Guard. A guard makes sure that no one touches anything in the museum. And souvenirs. He bought souvenirs to remember his day at the museum. Anybody have any ideas what we might be reading about? A lot of stuff about dinosaurs in these definitions. Okay, and we're going to listen to our pre-story today. And then tomorrow we'll do our story. Okay, our pre-story is called Efferson's Icicle. One winter night, more than 100 years ago, an 11-year-old boy named Frank Efferson became an accidental inventor at his home in San Francisco, California. Frank was using a stick to mix up a fruity drink by mixing flavored powder with water. Frank got distracted before he even took a sip, and he left the drink on his porch. The same night, the temperature dropped and a big freeze hit the city. It was unusual for get that cold in San Francisco. When Frank woke up for breakfast the next morning, his hungry stomach growled like a bear. Before he ate, Frank remembered his drink on the porch. He left it without a guard to watch over it during the night. Frank found the drink on the porch in the exact position he had left it. When Frank reached for it, he discovered that it wasn't liquid anymore. Frank's drink was frozen solid around the wooden stick he had left in the glass. Frank didn't try to remove the stick. Instead, he held it like a handle and slid the icy block out of the glass and gave it a lick. He'd always wondered what a drink would taste like if it was frozen, and now he knew. It tasted great. Frank explained to his friends what had happened and made icy treats for them. He didn't try to keep the secret of how he made frozen drinks on a stick. After all, he made it by accident. His friend loved the treat, and even though everybody else would too. When Frank was older, he decided to sell them. First, he called them frozen lollipops, an Efferson Icicle. Later, he changed it to Epicel. Finally, when he'd grown up with the children of his own, he gave it the name we use today. In 1905, when Frank left his drink on the porch and invented the frozen juice pop. Today, people in the United States eat hundreds of millions every year. There's no museum selling souvenirs or showing pictures of the first Efferson's, but it had become one of the most favored hot weather treats in the country. Frank was right. They'd be popular, and he'd probably be amazed at just how popular they are. Say Efferson's Icicles 5 times. It's a tongue twister. All right, so you guys are going to look at your spelling words this week. And this week we had a lot of, the sound is the double O making the sound. Okay, we're going to look at our words carefully and you're going to put them in alphabetical order. And then you're going to go into your Voyages book. Remember our grammar book? We haven't used it in a while. And you're going to do 3 adjective pages for me. Now, I can see the adjectives behind me on the door. We said that adjectives answer the questions, which kind, what one, or how many. And if you look at page 111, okay, it says an adjective tells about a noun. An adjective describes a noun. They can tell how something looks, feels, smells, tastes. All right, so let's look at number 1. The blank clown made me laugh. Which word could describe a clown in that box? Chilly clown, doesn't make any sense. Slow clown, wouldn't be too funny. The funny clown made me laugh? That sounds good. The red clown? That's possible, but it has a capital letter, so I'm not going to use it because it needs a beginning of a sentence. The 6 clown or the soft clown? Definitely funny. Let's fill that one in. And you're also going to do pages 112 and 113. And 112 says, look at the underlined noun in each sentence. Circle the adjective that tells about the noun. The first one is done for you. The tiny seal stayed near his mother. So remember I told you when we're doing adjectives, I find the noun first. Okay, seal. What kind of seal? A tiny seal. Look at number 2. The white waves splashed them. Well, waves is our noun in this case. And what kind of waves are they? White waves. We're going to circle white. You're going to finish that page. And on page 113, it says, circle the adjective in each sentence. Underline the noun the adjective describes. So the same thing. Our town has a shady park. All right, town. Whose town? Our town. And park. What kind of park? Shady park. Good. You're going to finish those 3 pages and send me those as your extra cards. And don't forget you have to do your alphabetical order for spelling. All right, I'll see you tomorrow on Zoom. Bye-bye.